I'm Petty Officer, Second Class Nevawn Patrick. I come from Ajax, Ontario. I joined in 1996, and I'm a part of the Stadacona band of the Royal Canadian Navy based here in Halifax. My inspiration for my piece came from a book written by Dennis and Leslie McLaughlin called For My Country. I've used the same name for my piece. The cover has a photo of some of the gentlemen from the number 2 construction battalion. You know, they were the group of men that went over in the First World War to help construct bridges and build roads, etc. All black, mostly from Nova Scotia. When I had my inspiration, I was thinking about the number 2 construction battalion. When I dedicated the piece, I thought about the people who've served, so all of the veterans that are black, all of the people that are serving right now that are black, and then for the people who may serve in the future. So the piece itself, the main melody, that I just came up with based on what are traditional Negro spirituals from the United States. You know, they're sort of mournful, but have a little bit of emotion behind them. The overall picture I had in my head for the piece was the initial call to action is what is the fanfare. Then you have that theme, which is somebody's life. Then you have the middle section where it's either you go to war or it's joining the military in terms of leaving civilian life and becoming a part of the military. After that middle section, you come back to the main theme, but I deliberately made the oboe, flute, and piccolo have dissonance with each other because it's supposed to signify the change either after a war. You know, a lot of people have PTSD. A lot of people are changed when they finish their military service. So I wanted to make a distinction between the first theme and then after the service. It was important for me to write this piece because I didn't know of any music written for the number 2 or written for black people in the forces. Right now we have in the forces policies that protect the rights of visible minorities. Back then, there was nothing. In fact, quite the opposite. Can you imagine wanting to do something, knowing it's the right thing to do, but the system is set up so that you can't? It's important for all of us to remember the number 2 construction battalion because they were the first of a kind, just like you would remember any other really hero, even if back then they weren't seen as heroes. If we don't remember those guys, if we don't honor them, future generations won't know.